Hey guys, and welcome back to Let's Play My Current Household. I just want to give you guys like a little update about what's been going on in my game. I used to play the Millmans a lot. It used to be my #1 series that I ever started YouTube with on my first channel before I decided that channel wasn't going anyways. And I wanted to start new with fresh videos where I recorded with an actual screen capture because I back then I was young and I was dumb. Okay, let's just leave it there. Anyways, so this is my Millman family. They came from The Sims 3, but I didn't recreate the Millman family in The Sims 4. That's what I should have done. Why didn't I do that? I don't know. I should have recreated my Sims from The Sims 3 and The Sims 4 and then just continued on the legacy. That would have been so much fun, but it's too late now. So I've been playing my Millman family and we are on another rotation here. I finished playing Cheryl and Derek's turn, and Derek is still kicking. He's an elder still, but not really much is going on in their home. I mean, they have like one teenager, one toddler, and their son Dale still lives there because he doesn't have a significant other. He's a single man, and so he actually does not. He does not actually have his own place yet, but he will be getting one soon. He's going to get an apartment, I think. Anyways, so this is my family. And as you know, Cheryl and Derek are like the opposites attract kind of story. And they are just made for each other, even knowing they're opposites. She's good, he's bad kind of thing. Like they are just so perfect for each other, and the way that they just like mingle and love each other is just, it's something that everybody in this world who is like a hopeless romantic or like a family oriented sim or like person in real life would want that kind of love. Okay, seriously, like myself included. Thank goodness I have some. Anyways, so we are on the household of Daniel. And as you all know, Daniel in the past was abducted by an evil sim who abducted him. And him and his wife, Hannah, actually had a falling out because Hannah thought that she just up and left him. And she was trying to raise their, at the time, their 3 children, I do believe. I think they only have 3 children together. They have Hazel, and then they have the 2 boys here, Darian and Dominic. So, yeah. So we he officially like got, found and was rescued and brought home, and he was so excited to see Hannah, but Hannah had already moved on with a guy named Frank from her past. It was like a high school sweetheart, but this high school sweetheart is like Daniel senses like he's not like a genuine person. He doesn't genuinely love Hannah for who she is. He's not with her because, he wants to marry her or anything like that. He is with her for bad reasons, but Hannah doesn't want to listen to Daniel. And she said like he was just acting crazy since he came back. And, she couldn't just leave Frank because, so much time had passed and her feelings for Daniel had kind of subsided. So she ended up moving on with Frank and choosing Frank over Daniel. And so Daniel decided that he was going to move out of their house together because he was living in like a little shack in the backyard. He decided he was going to move out of that house and he was going to actually just move into like another house that they used to live in before that, because what better place to move into than a place that what you've already like, what a place that you've already lived and you feel comfortable at. So he took him and his kids and they moved back to their old place, which is the house you just saw that we came from. And the boys decided that Like Daniel was going to leave all the kids with Hannah because he just assumed that all of the kids were like really upset with him or whatever, and so they just probably wanted to stay with their mom. But it ended up being that the boys actually wanted to move in with their dad. But Hazel, on the other hand, is very upset with him because he missed her sweet 16th birthday, and so she has like a little bit of a grudge against him because she feels that, you know, things aren't the same now that he's missed that part of her life. And so the boys moved in with Daniel and they are very happy living here. And since then, they have actually went to a bit of like custody court with each other, and Daniel has custody of both of the boys, like half custody because they share custody, of course. So they live with Daniel and then they visit with Hannah when we play Hannah for a couple of days, and same with Hazel. So Hazel came and visited us on Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, and yeah, so she was here for Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and then she left Tuesday afternoonish. And I think it's kind of taken a toll on Daniel to have to share custody with his kids because he never wanted that, and he didn't grow up that way. Like his mom and dad are still together to this day. So I just think like it's kind of hurting his feelings that he has to share custody of his kids because this literal person won't, like Hannah literally will not listen to him about, you know, the Frank situation. Like she physically kicked him out of their house together technically, and told him to pretty much get out and not come back. So he just thinks like it's really unfair that she won't listen to him about the situation. And I agree. I think it's kind of ridiculous. Why did the teens do this? I think it's kind of ridiculous that she can kick him out of his own house, but I think not only can she do it, but I think he also just willingly kind of left because he was just like, okay, you know, you are moved on and my kids live here and they need a home too. So he was just like, okay, take the house and I'll just move into a new place. Hannah doesn't even have a job, honestly. Well, does she have a job? I don't think she has a job. Let's see. Hannah is right here. No, she's a stay-at-home mom, so she doesn't even have a job. So she just like paints and stuff for a living. Yeah, you can make a lot of money doing so, but you have to find people to buy your stuff. And second off, you know, Daniel has a full-time career where he has done very well for himself. He is at a level 8. Yeah, he's a level 8 in his career. He's in the business career. He's in the investor side. So yeah. And this isn't the first person that Daniel's dated. When he was a teenager, he also dated a girl named Annabelle. And it just didn't work out between him. He thought they were going to be together forever, but it didn't. And then he got married to Hannah, and things are great. The wedding photos of that wedding are still up on the wall at Derek and Cheryl's house. So that's really interesting. But yeah, so Daniel has been finding himself very lonely lately, and he did go to the like festival in Henford on Bagley, and he met this woman named Juniper Grove. Investing can be tricky and risk is almost always involved. Darian needs to decide how to invest the sum of simoleons in order to pass his assignment. What's the best course of action? Simoleon savings or the stock market? Ugh. Investment in savings? I would do savings, I guess. I don't know. Stock market can crash. So this. Darian confidently writes down his personal investment plan. Despite the small interest ratings, a savings account is still an investment and it's one the teacher approves of. Performance boost. Yes. Okay, cool. Anyways, so he's met this girl, Juniper, and they've just kind of started seeing each other. It's not going to be, I don't think it's anything real, like realistically that he's going to get married to her or anything down the road. I mean, who knows? But she is married, so he's kind of sleeping like with a married woman, and it's so wrong in so many ways. But I really just honestly think that Daniel is very lonely because he really does miss Hannah. He still is infatuated with her. I mean, this doesn't say he is, of course, because I had to make them negative so that they would stop doing romantic interactions with each other. But I do want to make his one-sided. But I feel like in The Sims 4, it's very hard to have one-sided relationships because I just feel like it's not possible to do so. Like if I increase his relationship with her, it also increases her relationship, I do believe. So I don't know. But I feel like he is very lonely and he really, really does miss Hannah. And I do believe that he is still in love with her, which is so insane to me to think about, because how could you be in love with somebody who doesn't even want to listen to you? But I mean, it is what it is, right? So they are like, he's like kind of just seeing a married woman because I feel like he knows deep down that it's wrong, but at the same time, like, it's the only person he's found that he's attracted to or like interested in, who can, keep him company when he really needs it, in that sense. Now, this is a very realistic save, so I do play with different settings and different things for this save than I do for any other save, because this is my realistic save, and, it has like life tragedies and realistic things like cancer and things. Okay, so like there is going to be some sensitive subjects talked about. So like abduction, that's pretty sensitive. Anyways, so, yeah, so this round, he kind of started seeing that girl, and last night was the first night that she slept over at the house. The boys kind of know about her, but they don't really talk about her or like care very much because their dad is dating. So what? They don't know that she's obviously like, got a husband, and God only knows if she has children or like if there's children out here. Who knows? Okay, I don't know. But Daniel, I don't think he like wants a marriage again. I think he's kind of over that fact. He's an adult now, and I just think he's kind of over the fact of getting married and like being happy for the rest of his life. I just think that he's kind of accepted that he probably is never going to be fully happy with his life because of everything that happened with Hannah. This man is so loud. Anyways, over that subject. So I think that, yeah, it's hard for him to kind of cope with, but at the same time, I think being with a married woman is kind of like a comfort zone for him because he knows that there is not a possibility of ever getting married. Like it couldn't even be a thing because she's already married. So I think for him, it's like, okay, she's never going to want to marry me. So it's going to be okay. And I really think also that not only on top of the fact that she's married and it's like a comforty zone for him, I think it's purely all like, just like romance. There is not really anything more to it. There is not really any love feelings. Anyways, at the moment, I don't know what's going to happen in the future, but I do know that he is kind of seeing her and they are wooing together, and they've kind of like started that kind of a relationship, which is interesting in itself. So yeah. So the boys are here at school because, of course, we need to be in school and we need to be doing school stuff. So Hazel was coming with us when she was living with us for the couple of days, but it's just the boys right now because that's how it goes. There's a prom coming up, and Dominic has found his first love, which I'm so happy for him. I'm so proud of him. Like, he has found such a beautiful young lady. I was hoping she was going to be here today, but she absolutely is not here. So her name is Kelsey Johnny. I think she is Cassandra's daughter. She has her own little secret that she hasn't even told Dominic about, which is fine. I don't know how he'll take it, but hopefully he takes it well. So she's very beautiful. She is infatuated with him and he is infatuated with her. They spend almost every waking moment together. I don't see her here today, which is kind of interesting. But they have a prom coming up and Dominic has asked her to the prom and she has said yes, and I'm so excited for them. It'll be his first ever prom and it'll be her first prom, and I don't know, I just think they're very adorable together, and I think it's very cute that they are having like this kind of a relationship. Though Dominic and Kelsey did go on a date the other day, he took her out to the boba tea like little cafe and he bought her a boba tea and she was like really smitten with him and it was the cutest little thing. I do really, really like that. This is Hazel. So the only people that I've really kind of made over, like with my custom hairs and things, I don't have a lot of male custom CC, like clothes wise. So I haven't really done that for them, but I do for girls. But anyways, this is Kelsey and she's completely made over, of course, because they just started dating. So I did give them a makeover. And I also did the same to his girl, Juniper Grove. She is also fully made over from what she originally looked like. Of course, you can see some people are like missing CC, which is so weird. But anyways, all three of the boys are made over and Hazel is made over as well. She looks beautiful as always. She's so skinny, by the way. It's so unreal. Anyways, so I've been trying to find Darian someone that he might be interested in. And the problem is he really only seems interested in Kelsey. He's only attracted to Kelsey. All these other girls that come through this school, he does not seem to find attractive. And I've thought, okay, maybe he's into boys, but no, definitely not. He's definitely only into girls. And so I don't know. I don't know why he is not seeming to find a significant other at all, but it's kind of weird. So this kid right here is named Roy Polly, and he is actually dating Hazel. So this is Hazel's boyfriend. She's very childish, of course, and he is a mean-spirited sim. So I just feel like he might be kind of taking advantage of her and kind of belittling her into being in a relationship with him because Hazel is a popular sim. She does have that like I'm popular kind of thing. And I could see Hazel and Kelsey being really good friends. Of course, I would like to get, like, I want to change the way I play the Millmans a little bit. So I'm going to just talk about this real quick in the middle of this, I guess, but I want to kind of make it more realistic, which I've said. And I want to add more realistic storylines to the families, of course, but I also think I'm going to stop using the in-game aging and I'm going to use my own version of aging. So I have my year set or my season set to 28 days, but if I play each family for a week, they only age for like 7 days at a time. So I want to pretty much like age them on a realistic kind of thing. So like everybody would have a birthday on the calendar, like on here. And I would just go through and kind of see when, you know, specific people's birthdays are. Obviously, I would keep it written down somewhere else because I think you can only see your own household on here. Like, I don't think if I put an event here that it would come up like that, hey, so-and-so's birthday is coming up kind of thing. Only when I'm playing that household does it show. So I'm kind of thinking I might start doing that. And then some people might obviously share birthdays eventually. But obviously, we only have like 34 Sims. So that's a little over 1 month. So we could pick specific days for them to have their birthdays on. And their birthdays wouldn't occur every year, quote unquote. We could throw them an event called a half birthday eventually. And then we could throw them a birthday for a full on birthday. There's a lot of different events and things. And I think I want to kind of slow down time and just play the stories out rather than play it, you know, just for the game itself. So what I'm trying to say is like, so they're teenagers and in real life, maybe teenagers only lived for like 7 years before they become an adult. Right. So, I would play like 7 in-game years with them before I aged them up. And I would kind of, obviously I would convert that to Sims time, because I don't know if I'd want to play 7 whole like full on calendars, like all of these seasons, 28 day seasons, until they aged up. But I think it could be fun. Maybe like cut it in half, because some, I don't like adults or young adults really, they could technically, if you think about it, they could live like 20 years. I'm not going to go through the calendar 20 times before I age somebody up. So if I cut that in half, maybe 10. Okay, that would be more feasible, I could see. But I'm just saying, like, if you guys play like that, please let me know, because I'm really curious how you guys kind of like do the aging per sim days. Like, am I missing something here? Because I do want to do that. Like, I want pregnancy to actually last like 9 months, which would be 3 calendar months. Because if you think about it, each like season on the calendar, like spring, fall, summer, winter, each one of those would have to be 3 months. So it'd be 3, 6, 9, 12 to equal the whole thing, kind of thing. So if you guys play like that, please let me know. So then, pregnancies, people would be pregnant each at the end of each month after they got pregnant. They would gain a belly and so on and so forth, because I really want to kind of bring you guys a little bit more of my current households and kind of the drama that comes with it. Of course, I play it off screen because it is a current household and that's what they're meant for. But I do want to come back to, go back to making current household videos all the time. And the Millmans are my current household. They always have been and they probably always will be. And I really do love them and the storylines that I'm creating for them. So yeah, let me know if it's something you guys think you guys could get into. It was originally the only thing that I ever uploaded before, like way back when on my first channel. So I know people could really appreciate it, but back then I didn't really play story based, but I do now. Anyways, so back to the story. So Dominic, like I said, he is dating this girl named Kelsey Johnny, and the only girl in school that Darian seems kind of interested in and has kind of, taken quite a liking to is Kelsey here. So Kelsey is the only girl that he finds attractive, and this is what she looks like. This is how she's dressed. She's so pretty, like literally so pretty. And honestly, I do think that Darian is better looking than Dominic. But that's just my own personal opinion. Everybody has their own personal opinion. Everybody sees somebody as whatever. I kind of want to click on Kelsey and control her for a second and look and see who she thinks is more attractive. Is she more attracted to Darian, or is she more attracted to Dominic? And is the attraction enough for her to kind of like swap brothers kind of thing? I do think she'll eventually end up being with one of my Sims. I'm just not sure who, but I kind of see like a love triangle between the 2 boys and Kelsey. And I'm thinking that Darian is actually going to try and persuade Kelsey to start seeing him on the side, even knowing it's his little brother. I don't know. I just think that he is really smitten with her, and, he does spend time with her, of course. He went to the boba tea restaurant when they went there the other day, because they all ride together in the car when they, go to and from school. And Kelsey came, and he was actually spending some time talking to Kelsey. So I kind of see like him being attracted to her. And at the house, when she comes over, I always catch Darian and Kelsey kind of talking. It's not romantic talks or anything like that, but I do think he might be developing a slight crush for his brother's girlfriend, which is kind of interesting, and could cause a lot of drama in the Millman family, of course. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Now Hazel, like I said, she is dating Roy here, and that's a whole nother story, because there's a lot of background drama between them, but she is also still a teen. All 3 of these kids are teens. But like I said, I think I'm going to slow down time. I'm going to play this round and let everyone age up in the households this round. But I am thinking I'm going to kind of like slow it down after this. I'm going to change how I play it and see how I like it. And if I don't like it, that's great. If you guys do play a realistic save or anything, or if you have some storylines that you think could be really fun to see if I end up, making regular videos about the Millmans, maybe like I could make one a month or something, or stream it more so that you guys could kind of see it live and then only upload like not upload those streams to YouTube, but just upload like what's been going on the streams every month. That could be kind of really cool too. So definitely let me know. And I could stream it like once a week. So we could get through quite a bit, like 4 whole streams. It's like 8 hours of gameplay. You know, we could get through a lot in that time. Or I could just make like a video of each household and what's been going on in the household. Let me know if you guys would be interested in something like that, like a current household update like every so often. And also if you have storylines, let me know them. I just wanted to make this quick little video about my Sims and what's been going on with them. So obviously this is what they look like, and let me know, do you guys like the way they look? So this is Darian, and this is his look. Of course, I don't have any like CC for clothing, but I think what he's wearing is very nice. He's a very handsome little guy. And then we have Dominic. Where's Dominic? Well, Dominic's not wearing the right clothes. He keeps putting on this Scout's outfit, and I'm not really sure why, but it's really annoying. So let's flip him into his actual clothes. This is Dominic, and I think he's very cute. He's very attractive. He's got those beautiful brown eyes, and I don't mind this outfit. I mean, it's not the greatest, but it's probably fitting for him. And he just is. He's so adorable. He is the baby of this family, of course, with Daniel. So this is Daniel's youngest baby. And yeah, so if I look at their aging too, by the way, let me just show you that. So Darian still has 44 days. So I might not go with what I'm saying, but I'm just saying. And then he has 45, which isn't right because they weren't born a day apart. So something went awry with their aging. I'm not really sure what. And then Daniel here, he is already an adult. He is going on to being an elder, of course. He is 77 days before he ages up. So he has got a lot going on, and yeah, so this is all like, I don't know why this says he was widowed by a death, because that's not true. That is weird. I'm not sure. But he fell in love with Juniper Grove, which is very cute. Anyways, I'm getting too much into this. So yeah, I just wanted to give you like a little update about my Millman family today. I know that I've been posting a lot more Sims 4 videos, and that's just because I've been really enjoying Sims 4 lately, and you know, it's been pretty good, and I've really been enjoying like just playing the Millmans, of course, and my realisticness of this save. And if you guys have any mod suggestions for realistic gameplay too, please let me know, because I really do want as much realism as I can get. I've got quite a few mods, quite a lot actually, and quite a lot of like build CC. I don't think I need any more builds really, unless it's like something amazeballs, but more CC for guys, more CC for girls, of course, is always needed. So if you guys have anything like that, please let me know. And let me know if you guys would be interested in something like this more often. And also, I think I probably will do the stream thing. I'll probably stream these guys like every Wednesday or every Friday or every Saturday or whatever, because I really do enjoy it. Even if you guys don't enjoy it, that's okay. That's all right. You don't have to come to those streams. You don't have to check those streams out. I won't upload those streams to my YouTube channel. I'll keep them just on my Twitch, and then when they go away, they go away, kind of thing. But I will upload like a update video, I think, every so often. I'm just not sure if you guys would be interested in it, but it is something that I'm interested in doing. And if it's something I'm interested in doing, then I think I should go for it, you know? So anyways, I just wanted to give you a little update on my Millman family. I know that I did it about 2 weeks ago, and so much has happened so far that I wanted to kind of talk about it. And I also wanted to ask you guys' opinion about some of the stuff that I've said in this video. So leave a comment down below if you have any of those answers. I'm not going to continue on with the video. I'll just like leave it here. I know that we didn't really play very much, and I kind of talked more than anything, but that's okay. That was more so what it was supposed to be about anyways. So anyways, if you guys enjoyed it, please don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe to my channel. In the description below is all of my social media links, so definitely check this out. Please don't forget to leave the comments down below, and also don't forget to follow me over on Twitch, where I do live stream if you're interested in streams. And also don't forget to follow my Discord channel if you want to see screenshots of my Millmans, because I will be posting all of those kinds of things up there. And I will talk to you guys in my very next one. Thanks very much for watching.